You might have heard of Total Spies before, a French show created by Vincent Chalvant de Mercier and David Michel, which originally aired from 2001 to 2014, with 6 seasons in total. I remember watching this show when I was a kid with good memories out of it. Wow, the spies are awesome! But recently, I've decided to revisit Total Spies and I've noticed that, oh boy, the show was actually freaky. What do you mean by freaky? Well, you see, we follow 3 teenage girls with very distinct personality. Sam is the serious and brain of the group. Clover is the boy-crazy fashion addict, and Alex is the sweet, sporty, and naive heart. They juggle high school or college life in Beverly Hills with undercover missions for the World Organization of Human Protection, or WHOOP. Every episode sticks to a fun formula. A bizarre villain pops up, girls get yeeted into a mission with girl-coded accessory gadgets to take the villain down. It is often mixed with a civilian life subplot with classic teen drama elements like Clover's crushes, rivalry with Mandy, high school popularity struggles, and the usual school stress. I mean, you're watching a seemingly innocent high school to university spy show, but when you look closer, you'll be surprised by how many questionable scenes there actually are in this supposedly innocent cartoon. By the way, if you're new to the channel, I'm Wendy and make videos on cartoons. Get ready to jump in the rabbit hole of the weirdest side of Total Spies. Total Spies is very particularly creative when it comes to creating original plot lines. When you look closer at Total Spies, we find out that the show's originality is explained by the plots with absolutely wacky villains who make far-fetched plans that fool fetish-coded moments. What? I'll show you some notable examples to prove my point. For example, in Shrinking, Clover literally gets shrunk by a villain, or in the opposite Attack of the 50-Foot Mandy, Mandy becomes huge and fight a giant Clover too. We can also see episodes like Pageant Problem with Berta Bombshell, involve shape-shifting and body morphing, turning characters into exaggerated forms. Then there is Whooper Size Me, which mixes hypnosis and size control, or the Evil Shoe Designer episode, where boots and shoes are literally used to control victims. Mind control shows up again in Evil Sorority, where pledges are brainwashed, and in the theater theme, the show must go on or else, where hypnosis takes center stage. Wait, isn't that a bit too... well, you know.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's pretty obvious that this is, you know, sus. Do you think it's safe for children?
Nah, don't worry. Trust me, it's very subtle. These children won't notice any of those.
Yeah, you're right. Even the more comedic or innocent episodes aren't safe. Fashion faux pas features clothes that trap or hurt people. Animal World or Wild Style turns characters into animals. And Patient Patties as Clover force-fed and inflated by a villainous cookie machine. Other episodes toy with body muscle, identity manipulation, yoga flexibility plots, and etc. Fans on Reddit and other forums notice all these recurring story devices combined with the cute girl spies in peril are constantly coming back. There's even chatter about suspicious close-up, feet, body curves, exaggerated poses, Jerry looking at— wait, there is that much? Well, you can see why people raise eyebrows. By the way, there is someone who have made a full list of fetishes associated with episodes. What in the actual DeviantArt is this? How come these things are inside a kids show? Is it because the show is French? All jokes aside, despite all the many seemingly or obviously weird and questionable situations and plot that are highlighted, I'd like to say that creators never explicitly confirm that Total Spies was indeed meant to be this way. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's all just some wacky, harmless kid show plots fans overinterpreted as sus, or where some fetishes somehow found themselves on fire because of it. We will never know, I guess. But the repeated visual motifs like the shrinking, giantess growth, mind control, bondage-style traps, revealing outfits, exaggerated body pose, has left people in meme culture, fan discussion, and Reddit threads regularly highlight these as horny moments, even if that's not the original goal. Fans has confidently accepted this as a cartoon filled with sus things, and mentioned how the amount of time these shows has done a close-up shot on one of the girls' feet made them raise an eyebrow. Intentional or not, these visuals and plot made the show stand out in a very particular eyebrow-raising way. What about the reboot? Well, you see, the modern reboot of Totally Spies has toned down and maybe deleted the very creative plots it once had. The focus now leans more towards action, comedy, and updated animation now. Some stylistic nods remain, flashy outfits and quirky gadgets, but the extreme scenarios from the original series are much less frequent. I watched a very few episodes of the new and I can confirm that it feels so different. Is it better or worse? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new Totally Spies. So yes, Totally Spies was truly a very special TV show that stood out with its anime-inspired visuals, its fun and relatable characters, and of course, the very original and creative and sus episode plots and visuals that made everybody perform the bombastic side-eye. Thank you for watching. If you had your eyebrows raised several times during this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn the notifications on to not miss any future content. Also, comment your thoughts down below about this. So yeah, see you in another video. Goodbye!